Hi, this is George from Digital High Road. In today's video review, I'm reviewing a product named Infinite Core. And what I want to talk about is we're going to go over the sales page and the main things that they're selling to you, what they're saying is important for them to present to you. And we're going to go to the inside and take a look at the inside. Just want to remind you that as I do this through the eyes of a new person, what you can or can't do with this product, and if you need this product or not. And we'll take a look at what this product presents and how it works. And then just want to remind you too, I have a video about one-time payments that you can check out as in addition to this video, which will help you understand what this video product is about and this type of product is being presented to you from Infinite Core, today's video review. So the review of Infinite Core, at the core is there's three things that this is going to involve. What they want to bring your attention is that you save money on budget for yearly costs. This is a one-time payment only. I want you to know it's one-time today, one-time payment only. And it expires in so many minutes. So there's shortage there. Scarcity is presented to you. And it's easy as 1, 2, 3, the usual thing. You log in, you choose, and then you enjoy. Obviously, things are not that simple when you look at building a business online. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Infinite Core, into the dashboard, and take a look at it. This product is basically presented as there's three products at the core of this product. There's a webinar app. There's an Infinite Builder, which is a Pagebuilder app. Then there's a email autoresponder type app involved in this program. Now, what I usually present to you is their training to support this, because as a newbie, there's a lot of knowledge that will be needed, and we'll go into doing that, building this product and making full usage of this product. And what I did was I looked at the training for the program, and there isn't really that much in here. There's an overview video that's 6 minutes and 35 seconds long here, and that's about all there is going to be presented here for you. It gives you just an overview. He shows you a few things, which I'll show you right now about the product. That's the only training that's in here for this. So if you don't know how to use a webinar app, if you've never done a webinar before, and what I want to ask you is there's probably a couple questions I want to ask you right now at the upfront. And I want you to think about it as a new person. How much use do you have for a webinar right now? Do you have people in place right now that you could send an invitation to a webinar to present a product? The answer most likely is no, you don't. As we look at this app, we're going to take a look at what is involved with this app real quick, just an overview of it. And here it is. I want you to think about how much money you'd be spending per month if you already had that as an expense in your business, which you probably don't, because like I said a minute ago, you don't have the people to even involve in a webinar. So that's the first thing that I found kind of silly, was that they're presenting this to a new person, because a new person doesn't really have a legitimate need for a webinar. This app basically shows you the dashboard. It will show you where you can plan out scheduling a webinar, give you your meetings. This is a JV Access product at the moment I'm looking at. We're doing this review from, so a couple other people tested this out. They have it set up that you can join the meeting once they've set it up. And then that's you're going to look at some history. And again, it's just going to show you what webinars you had and what date, and they'll give you the information that you obtained doing the webinar, which none of these have happened, so nothing is here. Then there's something called public meetings, which I presume would be the same thing. But again, usually webinars work off an invitation, done for you videos. There's nothing present here again. This is a JV Access for products, so but that's there. There's a tutorial, which takes you to Vimeo. It's just going to do a JV demo for Infinite Webinar. So here's a little bit of training. I'll give you a 3-minute training process to let you see what is involved in using the app from the Infinite Core. And then if we go back to it real quick, there's support, which when we go to it's simply an email address to a Freshdesk email address. Now usually, if you know how those work, this is a basic support system. Not a lot of money spent on just setting it up. And my past experiences, these type of products, you send your ticket to them and they kind of just don't answer you when it happens. Now we'll look in a minute at what like GoToWebinar and what's involved, what they're going to give you for support compared to this. Then the last thing, there's some bonuses and to upgrade if you want to. And we'll just look at the upgrades. I'm sure there's a lot of the upgrades have to do with the OTOs. They are the OTOs that were from the product when you purchased this product. You've got the Unlimited Edition, Done For You Edition, Steal My Website, Traffic Edition, Agency Edition, Gold Membership, Reseller Edition. Those were all OTOs presented on the JV doc for affiliates when they were promoting it. Let's go to quickly, we'll slide on over to GoToWebinar and look at the support for that before we move into the last two parts of Infinite Core. So as we go to the GoToWebinar page, you can see they have information here. It's presented to you. There's pricing, resources, support, and frequently asked questions. They have it up here as well. There's a contact for sales, and there's also a telephone number. And if you look down here, there's also a chat that is available to you too. So there's 4 ways. Now you are paying this per month, yes, but you also are getting support. And you can talk to someone immediately here, and you're going to get support. You're not going to just get a Freshdesk email support desk where you may not get answered. But these people have a chat, they have a telephone number, they have support through frequently asked questions, which is usually a very thorough area. And you can look at all this here. Go back to the Infinite Core product. We looked at the Infinite Webinar. Let's go to the app for the builder, the page builder. Look at that real quick. So this comes up. Well, this looks like a simple page builder here. You got your projects here, add new, and we'll just go to, it's going to take you to the funnel here. And there's your page builder. And then you got your normal areas down through here on the left. And then you can start your project here. That's your basic page builder as part of your app. You can get them. There are page builders for free as plugins. Like Elementor is one of them that you could use. That would help you with that type of thing. You only need a page builder at the beginning that is simple. You don't need a lot involved. This isn't a lot involved, obviously. So what you don't need is, what you need is kind of this, but you don't need to spend the money on this. You can get a free one through some other plugin. That's what I'm trying to say there. Obviously, the last one is the this is the autoresponder place, and then what you're going to have here is this is going to be telling you what's going on, everything, you know, total opens, total deliveries, total bounces, total clicks. Obviously there's nothing here because this is a new product. It hasn't been used yet. So you can go to your brands, and that's just anything you've got set up in here will be here. And brand group. And again, at the beginning, what kind of expense do you need? The thing I wanted to just stress at this point before we slide back to the sales page is that I do have a video. There'll be a card up here, link to it, about one-time payments and the things you need to be aware of with one-time payments, of which this is a product that is a one-time payment. Let's go to the sales page. We'll go back to that. It was a summarize real quick. This is the sales page. Again, there's Venkatesh and his partners, and they're obviously this is presented to newbies. They're saying, dear frustrated newbies. So there you go. That's what we were talking about. After you separate yourself from the emotion of the sales page, just think basically of these 3 things that they're offering for one-time payment where I may not get and probably won't get support. And the other point I usually make in my video that you're going to go to and watch is that they will probably not be updating this product as quickly and fast as the internet moves. And since things aren't updated, it's probably going to break real quick for you, so don't count on it. But just the thing to be aware of before you make your decision is that just remove yourself from the emotion of this thing and look at it as far as what kind of expense do you have right now for any of these three tools, and is this going to be worth separating yourself from good support to purchase this product, Infinite Core. That's just what I want you to look at. And as you slide down through here, the last thing I want to bring to your attention is they talk about down here in the fine print is the thing you always want to be aware of. And the thing is through interpretation and whether they're going to split hairs with you on how they're going to interpret whether they'll give you your money back or not. And usually to get your money back will involve whether they've satisfied trying to help you out or not. And if you've tried getting them to help you out and they haven't really helped you out because they're not even listening to you, then they're not going to give you your money back either. If they're not helping you with a support ticket, what they usually end up doing is trying to switch you to another product they just recently released from his list of products that he released. He's here, and once he does that, then he's got you. He's got you for your money. They're going to ignore you anyway, and they're not going to be around in 5-6 months anyway. And while this sales page is taking forever, down here at the bottom is the questions. I just say be aware of what they mean by these words here. If you're not taking action, they'll say you're not taking enough action to make money with their product. How do I know? It's happened to me. So just beware. This is where the crux of it always is. This is here to cover their backsides. It's not really here to really tell you what you're going to get from your side. So keeping that in mind, I'm just going to give this product today a 1 out of 10 just for their effort. As a newbie, don't even pay attention to it. I would say not do it. I give it a 1 out of 10. I wouldn't touch this as a newbie. Actually, I wouldn't touch it as an experienced marketer either. So Infinite Core from Venkatesh, 1 out of 10. I'd just like to remind you that if you got some value from this video or my other video I offered to you, please give them likes, give them thumbs up, like them. And if you're new to our channel, we appreciate your subscribing to our channel. And hit the bell icon so you never miss another new review or tutorial that I do on my channel, Digital High Road. Thank you for watching today. God bless. Talk to you later.